like 5 knots up to 20 and back down again, and then like fluking around through probably 50-60 degrees at least.
We've kept the engine on because we're a bit scared. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of To Get Lost. This week we explore the island of Samos in the Greek Dodecanese, and it becomes a firm favourite even if the winds weren't quite what we were expecting. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified of our newest videos. Enjoy! We had a really lovely few days in this really pretty anchorage. So we came in, we couldn't find anywhere to anchor, and we saw the perfect anchor sign on our charts. We were like, oh, that looks like it would be perfectly protected from everything that's going on. Sailed all the way down here, it's quite far away. Came into the bay, and it's just a tiny bay, and there was just one other boat in there, and we've not seen another boat in the whole island. Literally the whole island's just been empty of sailboats. So we were like, oh, they found like a really nice secluded anchorage, and it's really small, and now we're going to go in and be like right next door to them. And so we left them to it, and we tried to anchor in a couple of bays across, and it was just, the charts were completely wrong, 8 meters, and the anchor wasn't even touching the floor. There was no way we could anchor there, so we had to come back. And the guy was lovely. He came up on the bow and he was like, oh no, there's a really good sandy patch here, blah blah blah. And we looked at the name of the boat, and it was a boat that we'd bought some cleats off in Leros, so we knew them already, and we've been for a drink with them, and they're such a lovely couple. They were really helpful. The guy got in the water for us and like sort out this, because it was mostly weed. He found this little patch of sand and he was like, here's perfect, yeah, your anchor's in. Yeah, we had really nice few days with them actually, it was lovely. It's funny how small the sailing world really is. You end up bumping into boats over and over again. I mean, there's literally no other boats on this island, I don't think. Yeah, it's really nice. They watched our boat for us yesterday, and we went for a massive walk, which was so nice to be able to just leave the boat and not even think about it. And yeah, we both left today for Samos, but I think we're going to different bays. But maybe we'll see them again, it'll be really nice. What are you doing, Adam? The never-ending fishing saga continues.
I went out spearfishing yesterday with the hope of shooting something biggish so we could have a barbecue. I said, if I can't find something big, shall I just shoot a few medium bream? And we were like, yeah, let's do that. So I went out for 2 hours and came back with one like medium bream. I shot him in like 2 minutes. A decent size, you know, like maybe like that. But it's not enough for 2 people, so long story short, we didn't end up with enough to eat, and it's almost a bit wasted, which I hate, because like being vegetarian, I really don't want to shoot them and not use them. Anyway, so today we're going to have a go at trawling this as like actual bait. So I'm going to hook him up, dress him up with some hooks, and we're going to trawl him behind the boat and see whether we get a big bite. Maybe, I don't know, it's wishful thinking really, but
it's worth a try. Yeah,
it's worth a try. Apparently this is what they do all the time in like the Caribbean and the tropics, so we'll try it out here and see what happens. Who knows?
It's an experiment.
It's going to take me a little bit to set this up.
Tiny Cat, what do you think of all the fishing that's going on?
Aha, interesting point. he'll look absolutely tiny on this video because of the way the lens works, but that's a massive like battleship. I don't know, it's class frigate maybe, big thing anyway, probably 120 plus foot. Not big for a battleship, but big for a boat. Just cruising around with his like rocket launcher, massive cannons on the front. That's how you know you're close to the border with Turkey.
Really scary looking.
Yeah, he's got like surface to air missiles, he's got like a massive like rotating gun turret thing. Also his movements seem really erratic. I'm sure he knows perfectly well what he's doing, but he's like came out really quick from around the headland, slowed to an absolute crawl, turned one way, turned the other way. Maybe he's just out like on manoeuvres. But at the moment he's headed directly for a cliff wall, which is, I don't know, like 600 or 700 meters away from him. It's not that far, and he's just steaming at the cliffs. So I don't know what he's planning.
Maybe he feels a bit threatened by us.
Yeah, exactly. He saw Tiny Cat and was like, whoa, those guys have got like next gen organic munitions on board. They've got the Claw 4000 with full tooth fit out. So yeah, who knows?
You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove. Let go of control. In under fallen treasured skies, I'm staring deep into your green.
The light southerly winds meant we could visit the little town of Kakari on the northern side of Samos. It had a really different feel to the rest of Greece, with cloud-covered mountains behind and incredible bright flowers and artwork round every corner. We wished we had the winds to stay here longer. Kakari is on the north side of Samos, and the winds are usually northerlies, so unfortunately we only had a small window of favourable winds to explore this beautiful town. We really fell in love with it, and it's high up on our list of places to return to one day. To get protection from the upcoming northerlies, we headed round to Pythagorio on the south.
We set off on, just got the weirdest wind conditions. Let me see if I can get this right. So it was forecast to be coming from the north. We were in a bay and it was coming from the south.
Well, there was forecast to be 4 knots of wind the whole of today, so there was forecast to be no wind, but from the north.
It's supposed to be dead calm, but if anything from the north. We're in the bay and it was coming from the south. So we were like, sod it, let's set off. You know, we'd go to the next place. As we were making preparations, the wind started coming directly from where we were headed, so it became an easterly. We thought, we might as well go anyway, we'll just beat into it for a bit. We came out and it flipped from southerly through easterly to northerly, and now we've got northwesterly.
And also it keeps getting really high and then really low.
It's ramping from like 5 knots up to 20 and back down again, and then like fluking around through probably 50-60 degrees at least.
We've kept the engine on because we're a bit scared.
It's just bizarre.
Yeah, if anyone knows what this is and why it's doing this, we'd love to know, because it's weird.
Not that one with the cat in front of the sunset.
Schmaltz, I think you're going to love this.
Schmaltz?
I think you're going to really enjoy a cuddle with me. Hi, cat. Do you want to sleep?
You'd do it standing up.
Look at the sunset.
Yeah, that's a really cool shot. Worth the scratching you're about to get. Top 10 videos taken moments before disaster.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. For early releases and more, you can check out our Patreon page. And as always, a huge thank you to our patrons for your support of these videos and our website. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you want these videos to keep coming.